Welcome to Find It in Fergus Falls. I'm Lisa Workman with the Fergus Falls Area Chamber of Commerce. Well, the crispness in the air brings on some really great fall festival and fun activities. I invite you to check out our website and find out details about things like the Brewers Festival and tailgate parties at the Otters game and all kinds of great activities. Fun things to do for your family. fergusfalls.com and click on the events calendar. In addition to that, I'd like to invite our business community to attend the Minnesota Chamber's statewide legislative policy. We'll be hosting a Get to Know You information setting on Tuesday, October 16th at Stonell from 8 to 10 o'clock in the morning. Of course, you can find out more details on our events calendar at fergusfalls.com. Well, speaking of upcoming events, it is Rotary Rose time of the year, and the delivery day will be on November 8th, the same day as our Chamber Cafe at LB Homes. And on the show today, Jamie Larson of Larson Insurance will be joining us to tell us a little bit more about the Rotary Roses, the great programs and initiatives that Rotary is involved in, and a few tips on insurance. So stay tuned.
There are lots of small reasons to have home phone service, and one very big one. 911 emergency location. Only a call from your home phone instantly transmits your address to emergency personnel. Cell phones can't.
911, what's your emergency?
If trouble comes to your home, seconds count. Home phone from Park Region Telephone and Ottertail Telcom helps first responders do their job. It's a small price to pay for what you can save.
Well, welcome back to Find It in Fergus Falls. I'm joined now with Jamie Larson of Larson Insurance and Noon Rotary. Yeah. You've probably been doing both for as many years.
Mm-hmm. I've been
more than one.
Well, yeah. We've been. I've been in the community for 23 years now, and been in Rotary for 21 years.
Wow.
So
that's fantastic.
It's fun to be part of a club and that does good things and for people and does good things worldwide. So.
And that's something that I think not everybody knows about. You know, we know so many of the different fundraisers and different kind of things that the clubs do, but you guys do serve a greater purpose, and it's beyond Fergus Falls. We should talk a little bit about some of the programs and.
Yep.
And
we put, every year we try to get all of our members to be what we call sustainers, and that means we give over $100 to the foundation, the Rotary Foundation, which is worldwide. And the big push with Rotary is, and people don't know this, but we helped eradicate polio.
Which is amazing. Like right here in Fergus Falls, the Rotarians are working to eradicate polio around the world. And some people might think, well, polio, isn't that long gone? But
well,
it's not.
It is. There's 3 countries left that have polio in them. And you hear about, you have to have, I think it's 3 or 4 cases in a year to say that the country has them. And right now they're developing Middle East countries that have the cases. And so along with the Gates Foundation, Bill Gates and that foundation gave $300 million.
Wow.
And we matched it.
Wow.
Not just Fergus Falls, obviously.
Yeah.
but
across Rotarians worldwide.
Worldwide, yes. And that's why we give so much money to do that. And we've had Rotarians that went to Honduras. We have people that went to, and that for water projects that we've put money into.
Yep.
Our Interact Club that was, Keith Olson helped out and kind of oversaw. They raised a bunch of money for wells in Honduras. They could put in a well for $1,000, and that would put a whole community, give them water. But so health, hunger, and humanity, those are the things that we really strive to do. But polio was one of the things that back in the 60s when it was an epidemic we started pushing. And one of our members went to India and with her husband and spent a couple weeks there and actually delivered the vaccine and helped administer it.
Wow.
So
pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So, and you guys are able to do this, be a part of the worldwide effort through some local fundraisers, and it's that time of year again for Rotary Roses. So we should talk about that because you guys really do some fun really just light, bright, and cheery fundraising events.
Yep, we have multiple events a year that are trying to raise money. We do local stuff too. We give just to a lot of organizations, and
Definitely.
we help with community garden that was by the school over there.
Yep.
And we did. We put in a patio at Hillcrest. We actually put the bricks
Literally
down ourselves.
laid the
Yeah.
patio.
Yeah, and we did, depends on the year, we do all kinds of other stuff. We helped with the soccer complex out there. We put in a bunch of money to that, helping just put fencing up so when they kick the ball, it doesn't go back in the, doesn't go over the hill. And
And the Modern Manufacturing Learning Lab at
We did.
Kennedy
Yep.
Secondary
Yep.
School. That was initiated by our local Rotarians to do the local fundraising for that.
and we're looking
Which is
at
fantastic.
our centennial's coming up in 2021, and we're going to, I think that our project is going to be a splash pad as part of the water complex.
Very cool.
So that's the last I heard anyway. So, but I get involved in the fundraising portion of it because sales comes easy, and I like to put that together. But so Rotary Roses, let's just
Yeah,
cut to the
Rotary
chase.
Roses,
Since I just got done with peaches.
which are fantastic, by the way.
Yep.
See, it's fun stuff, though. I mean, peaches, now roses. So let's talk a little bit how that program works.
We have we've been blessed so long with Sunmart. They've been so kind to us out there that they would just be delivered overnight. We would show up in the morning and do our
Delivery. Yep.
People would pick them up. With the advent of Sunmart not being there at the moment, then or having that available, we needed to find a cooler. So the closest place that we could find in that area was the municipal liquor store out by Fleet Farm, and so
Which is fantastic.
Yep, and they have a great new walk-in.
Yeah, their
cooler out
beer
there.
cave. They've got a huge cooler there.
So we're going to utilize some of that space, and we're going to be there on November 8th for pickup. But the biggest thing is you almost have to get your tickets for it ahead of time, and I know it's around hunting time.
Yes.
So all you guys going out to the out to the deer stands and you want to do some payback or some pre-up here on this?
Appreciation.
Yes. Yeah. A down
Appreciation.
payment for deer hunting.
Yeah.
That's how one of our members sells it at Otter Tail.
Sure.
But if you want to do that, just talk to one of the Rotarians in town. I'm going to give you Bob Russell's phone number.
Yep, our neighbor Bob.
And so his number is 218-998-6400.
And he's a person you can call to
Yep, he is
to
the
set that
chair
up.
of this, and he can get you tickets. He can get you one ticket. Or Keith Olson's a member downtown here. Buzz Lundine's a member.
A lot of
You
great
can-
businesses
Yep.
downtown that you can
Yep.
stop in and
Yep.
and purchase the tickets. What the ticket does is allows you to come and pick up your
It's part of our
bouquet
yep,
of roses.
Yep. And you get a dozen roses, and they're $20. And it's a great event. They come in plastic, so you don't have to worry about them being
Freezing.
cold between the car and whatever.
Sure.
One year we had it was 10 degrees, and one year we had it was 60 degrees.
I'm hoping for 60 this year.
But it's November 8th, and then so if it's 60 in November, that'd be great.
Yep,
I'll cheer on that one too.
we've seen that. So folks can buy their ticket to get the roses from any noon or
Well,
the
it's
morning
club. Yeah.
morning club. So there's probably 50, 60 members or more, probably between the two clubs that are selling them. It's $20, and you got a beautiful bouquet of roses.
And they're mixed. They're mixed in color. They call them lollipop, and so they're just a mixed in color.
Yep, and they're always beautiful.
There's everything under the sun, and they last a lot longer than I expected.
Definitely. So you want to get those tickets in advance. The day is Thursday, November 8th will be the pickup day. So
Same day
buy
as
them
Chamber
now.
Cafe.
Same day as Chamber Cafe, right? So you can head on out to the liquor store afterwards, check out their beer cave, visit the great Rotarians, and know that a lot of those funds are staying right here in Fergus Falls
They
for
are.
a lot of great projects too. So, and of course, Jamie, when you're not doing Rotary things, which I mean, you have made a very significant commitment to Rotary and the programs that you guys provide, but also during the day.
During the day, as
it's
Batman,
insurance.
I do insurance.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, insurance is it's an industry I love. It's helping people reclaim after a loss.
Sure.
You help them recover. You help them go through the process of that. And there's nothing better than being involved in ministry for so many years. It's a similar concept where
Sure.
you're helping people that are in need, and we call it a noble profession. A lot of people don't like to pay their premium because they don't think it's. But in essence,
it's the one thing that you want that you hope you don't have to
the
use.
cost of insurance is not the premium; it's the loss that's not covered.
Right.
And so, our job is to make sure that we really want to cover people. We want
Sure.
to make sure that if there is a loss, it is covered. The last thing you ever want to have is somebody walk in your office or you go meet them at their place and you find out that they had a loss and or they didn't have insurance.
And you think about that, especially now after seeing some of the footage from Hurricane Michael and what the residents of Florida and the South are going through. And now those are really some good reminders to check into what your coverages are, make sure that you're protecting the things that are important to you, and taking care of, it's really protecting your future too.
One of my best friends had a medical issue and had surgery, and I talked to this person about maybe for 10 years, and it cost him $50,000. He didn't have health insurance at that point.
Oof.
And it was an expensive thing for him.
Definitely.
And those things, the goal is to find, not to overcover people, but to cover them at the level they need for their own well-being. And
so if folks have questions about the insurance they have, or if they want to visit with you more about making sure that they have the right level of coverage for the right things, what's the best way to get in touch with you?
You know what? You can search us out online at Larson Insurance. We have 2 offices. We have one in Alexandria, we have one in Fergus Falls, and actually we have a 3rd office in Elbow Lake.
Fantastic.
But that one's called Wendell Pioneer. But no, they can contact us there. Local number is 218-736-4895. But honestly, we're in one of the nicest buildings in town, the Carnegie Building.
Yeah, very cool building.
Very cool building. And it's just, even if you want to come and look at it.
Come on in.
Yeah.
Well, and you could maybe stop and buy a ticket for some Rotary Roses while you're there. I bet you'll have those in your office.
You could, yeah.
Well, fantastic. Well, anything else we should touch on today,
that's
Jamie?
Great. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks to you and all the Rotarians for all the work that you guys are doing for Rotary, not just in Fergus Falls,
The other
but
thing
worldwide.
we do is fun. Sorry.
Yeah.
But it's the duck derby we do during Shotland Grove.
Yes, the Lucky Duck Derby. Not a good day for that now with the weather, but we can look forward to those kind of fun things. So that's a fun one too. So thanks for being a part of that and for taking care of all those folks with their insurance needs throughout the area. So thanks for joining us. We'll be back after a short break.
From our earliest moments
to how we live,
how we work,
and how we play.
we move forward.
And though sometimes we go forward alone, community means pushing forward together.
We're stronger together.
Together we celebrate our wins.
And accept our losses.
But together we can make life more beautiful
Than it already is.
join us and inform, unite, and excite our community.
Well, welcome back to Find It in Fergus Falls. I want to thank our great guest today, Jamie Larson with Larson Insurance and Newton Rotary, for joining us today. Of course, I want to invite you to be a part of the Taste of Fergus Falls on October 23rd. Tickets are sold out right now, but we do have a waiting list because sometimes we get a few tickets that come back. So you can give us a call at 736-6951 if you'd like to be placed on the waiting list. And the Taste of Fergus Falls is our annual meeting. It's our biggest fundraiser of the year. So we'd appreciate your donations. If you've got some handmade items, whether it's knit goods, because we've got some really cute stuff that's been dropped off already, some crafts, some homemade goodies, that type of thing. Or if you'd like to drop off a bottle of wine or some craft beer for our wall of wine and chest of beer giveaway that we'll do at the Taste of Fergus Falls. Again, the event is on Tuesday, October 23rd, and we're accepting donations at the Chamber office until October 20th. So I want to thank everyone who's participated already and brought in some great donations for Taste of Fergus Falls. Just helps the Chamber of Commerce be a great organization supporting the businesses and everyone in our community. I'm Lisa Workman. This has been Find It in Fergus Falls, and we'll see you again next week.